I look at a couple things, right? One is where your eyes sit and basically where they fall. You know, your eye line, as long as it's over the ball or somewhere inside, then I'm okay with it. If you get to the point where your eye line was out here and you were, you know, crouching up over the ball, it's really hard to see the line that way. So that doesn't bother me at all. You stand up pretty straight, good.
Do you like a forward press at all, or do you care? Does it matter?
There's two different styles. I personally like to see less of a forward press. I mean, I also don't want the, you know, the putter back like this. But I think if that putter shaft is vertical, that's the easiest way to return it to where it started.
Gotcha.
The thing I love here is if you look at basically from your elbow down to the club, it's one straight line, right? Meaning that it's not up like this. You also don't have the grip really, really low. It's basically one straight line from that putter head all the way up toward your elbow. Ball position is much like your very standard chip. It's going to be on the inside of your right foot. Your hands are going to be a little bit forward. A couple of the things I'm looking for is a straight line from your left shoulder going all the way down to the club head. So avoiding this angle, we're going to have that club leaning forward. So your grip is definitely in front of your hands, or your hands are in front of the club head. If anything, the angle is going to be on this right side, right? And then you basically treat it just like that putt. It's going to go back, it's going to go through. When you take it back, if you take it back real slowly and you stop when it hits the club here, perfect. Your tendency is for that club to get sucked inside, right? You hinge it and it hinges back inside. I also don't want it too far out here. So if we can get it pretty much straight down the line, your hands and the club head in line, that's pretty good. Oh, but see how your chest and your upper body is still square to the target? You basically took your feet and you went like this, but your chest is still square. I want you to take everything and rotate your whole body. There you go. Now think about swinging along your foot line. I open my club face quite a bit, right? However much I offset my feet or open my feet, I'm opening my club face that same amount to offset it, right? Then I kind of swing along my foot line, try to catch it. For me, sometimes it even feels like I'm trying to hit it closer to the heel or closer to the hosel because that club face is open and it's swiping across. That gives me a good feeling. So more like that flop shot, hopefully. A lot of club head speed. You get nice high bunker shots that land and stop.
That when I take it back, I'm pushing out too much?
Yeah, sometimes you're actually taking the club and instead of it going straight back on a line, your hands and the club are getting too far away from you. So it's okay that the club head goes up. I just don't want it going too far outside the line. Good, really open club face. There you go. For you, sometimes that arm gets sucked in behind you, right? So one thing we can do to help cause or to alleviate that is I actually want you to take your left hand, put it behind your right tricep. All right, and I actually want you to put a little pressure on your arm here and see if you can hit a shot with just your one arm. And you can see it doesn't have to go very far, but the whole goal is to one, get set up in a normal position and then feel this arm staying in front of your body. So don't let it get sucked behind where your elbow is. This would actually stay, right, and create some pressure. So I step back, I pick my target. I visualize what I want it to hit toward. So I'm gonna use that same little branch that's on the top of that tree. Set up, take one waggle. I know that even if I hit this club well, it's not gonna get there. So I can swing freely, and then it's just about letting it go. It doesn't matter where it is. I was thinking that you have a mid-size grip, which is a little bit bigger than, obviously, than standard, but you still have a tendency to go ahead and hinge it straight up. Good, take your right hand off. And when you grip it with just your left, go ahead and grip it there. Your fingers have a tendency sometimes to hit your hand, right? So maybe on the next set we put a wrap or a couple extra wraps underneath just to build it up, right? When you grip a club, you really shouldn't have your fingers hitting right there.
No.
Yeah, so we just don't want it to slip, don't want it to move a whole lot.
That makes sense.
We've got a club that launches higher, right? Significantly straighter. They're not going all over the place one way or the other. So the main reason is the shaft. The shaft and the way we set the head. So by doing that, you can take a stiffer shaft, shrink the dispersion pattern.